Hey, buddy, you done proofreading?
Sure.
Hey, tonight, got a shorter Tech Tuesday for you guys tonight. I intended, and I still will share with you, an awesome video with solar performance, talking about the controller and the throttle body that's on my car, and we're going to kind of put it to the test this Thursday at Pit Race. If you're in the area and want to see me drive my car and cheer me on, I'd love to meet you guys. Come by and see us. I think if I'm saying it wrong, I think it's Wampum, Pennsylvania is where Pit Race is. This Thursday, all day, we're going to be there. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. We got a beautiful ride segment, but a real quick one tonight. I'm going to show you an exclusive after Chuck and I are done. I actually have a picture of the deflective shield that you're going to be installing on the recall Z06s and ZR1s. Real quick though, we did get this email in, and before you read, well actually I'm going to have you read this first. See, you grinned. We're just going to, before the camera went on, he says, hey, we're just going to keep it real. We will continue to do that for you. Oh, but let me ask you this first.
Sure.
This Saturday, remind you guys too, this Saturday is our car show at the dealership.
Correct.
And if I get one more freaking person asking me if Chuck's going to be there, so let me just ask you, are you going to be? I know it's your day off, but it's a car show. It's kind of a support of our customers.
I will absolutely be there in spirit.
That's almost like when you said you were quitting. And I said, would you give him the notice? He goes, I gave him today. I gave him a 2-day notice.
Yeah, I gave him a 2-day notice. I'm leaving today.
Right. Okay, here we go. This is one from Ernest in California.
Yeah, it says, question. I haven't driven my 2023 Z51 C8 with 5,000 miles this year due to being out of town a lot. My oil says 0%. I checked my oil. It still shows it has oil and was not listed low. Will it be an issue for my C8 to drive straight to my local dealer, 14 miles, that will take 17 minutes to get there? Or do you recommend I tow it or add a quart of oil, or can I drive it?
It's actually a good question.
Sure.
So this is not our typical maintenance question, and I know this is a concern because you see that 0. Right. And then you freak out. So you did the right thing. You check the oil, and the oil level is good. But
sure. Well, and we've talked about this. The oil life monitors on a clock, whether you're driving the car or not, so it's always counting down.
Right.
No, the car's okay to drive to your local dealer and have the oil changed. So,
yeah, absolutely. That actually happened to me, and I was in Bowling Green. One of the reasons I love the Chevy app. I don't have that up, unless, like you say, it's not a problem until it's a problem. All of a sudden it pops up, and I get out of the National Corvette Museum, alert, you're at 12% oil. I'm like, oh, crap. So I had to do some stuff in Bowling Green. By the time I got back, it was like from Cincinnati to here. So that's 2 hours I drove at 0%. When I got back, of course, hey, man, I need my oil change like right now. he goes, yeah, what week, what day, what month, what year? Okay, exactly. Smart aleck here. So,
keeping it real.
We actually got it done. Ernest, thanks for watching the channel. I do appreciate that. This is just an update too. We did a video, Chuck and I did, maybe not quite a year ago.
Right.
And not understanding that it was almost a 17 to 20 page document to change out that center console button when it would get, now mine's busted right now. And when I go to close it, I just push it in and close the lid, and I'm good, because I didn't want to have to go through all of what you showed. Now there's an update. It looks like they have just like a way to just pop that out.
Well, they've updated the button. If you look at the button, there's 2 clips that when it goes in, they spread out. I think the material was too soft, so over time it was letting the button pop out. So they redesigned the button and made those 2 clips stronger.
Okay.
So that, yes, once the button pops out, you can pop it the rest of the way out, but you have to be very careful because there's a piece you have to put on the new button from the old button, and the spring. The spring has to come out and go on the new button. Because the first one I didn't realize that the spring was kind of back in the console, and I didn't realize it. Yeah. And I shoved the button in on top of it, and the spring went down back to where I couldn't get it out. And by the time I did get it out, I took the spring that was this long to this long.
Oh, no.
So then I had to go through the whole process of changing the whole mechanism. But yes, there's a new procedure out now just for replacing the button.
Okay, so it's not just really a procedure. They actually did change, as you said, they changed the actual button itself.
Yes.
Okay, good. So nice little update for you guys. You've been doing what I'm doing. Because you said, hey, Rick, man, a couple people said, hey, I saw that video. I was like, I don't want to have my car tore apart for a freaking button. I said, hey, me neither, man. Mine's busted, and I just keep closing the lid, and I'm good.
Right.
So let's go back to what I was going to talk, and we're going to show you the exclusive deflective shield that's going to be a really easy install for the Z06 ZR1 recall that is a national stop sale right now. There's actually a piece of important information I want to give you too, whether you have one of those Z06 ZR1s that has no warranty because it was sold within a certain timeline. I've got good news for you guys too coming up. So we were teasing at the beginning of the show. You know, I said, hey, I want to talk about this oil maintenance thing. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, we talk about all the time,
Sure.
DCT maintenance and stuff like that. And we used the analogy of one of the customers, a couple customers actually, telling us, I don't think I need that done. I'm going to pass on the recommended General Motors service.
Right.
And then the next day I come in and he's reading the comments from that video.
Yeah, we had a lot of good comments,
A lot of good
but a
comments.
lot of negative comments also. That's just a whatever that the dealers and the manufacturers are doing to screw you guys over.
Okay, so you can't, and that's not the case, and you can't give me some smart aleck question first thing in the morning. So it's first thing in the morning, and he goes, hey, I got a question for you. I go, and he goes, hey, why do we change the oil on these cars?
Yeah.
So I start going through this big synopsis, and I'm, wait a minute, this is a trick question. And he starts laughing. He goes, well, I don't know if you saw the comments last night's video. Apparently they just do whatever they want. He goes, so why are we changing oil? Forget it. You don't need to do that. I go, Chuck. But he's got a point. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, we change oil religiously.
there's a reason.
Yes.
Right. Think about that.
And I understand that the transmission fluid and all that stuff's expensive. It's a supercar, but I mean, to maintain the vehicle and get the longevity of the vehicle, the only way that's going to happen is if you maintenance the vehicle. So.
Right. And you still have, you know, here, look at this guy, 2 years old. This car's got 5,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even been around to drive it. So
Right.
you have a lot of these clients still that are Corvette owners, that are old school owners that really just
Sure.
didn't drive the car. One of the things we promote on this channel is what? To stop dreaming, start driving. Life's
Sure.
a dream. Drive it, really, truly drive it. Those days are long gone. Enjoy the money that you spent. Enjoy the car. Enjoy life. So really, truly get out there. But for those of you that aren't driving it enough, yeah, it hurts when you're like, gosh, I got a couple thousand miles on the car, and I gotta do this service that I don't think that I need. But if it's required and it's written, that's what you need to follow, and that's the point we're trying to make. So just wanted to bring that up again, but you did catch me off guard. I should actually come in with the camera on so you guys can see some of that banter first thing in the morning. Then again, maybe not.
Maybe not.
All right, quick break. We'll be back. I want to talk to you guys about the Z06 ZR1 recall that is causing fires and has caused multiple fires across the country. We're trying to alleviate that. Got some good news, too. If you've got one of these cars you bought secondhand that doesn't have a warranty, stay tuned. We'll be right back. I gotta go. Thanks. Oh, I'm sure we'll get some comments on that one. I know what you'll be doing tonight onto the video. Chuck will be watching the comments tonight. Everybody say hi to him and encourage him to come to the car show too. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I intended not to do a Tech Tuesday tonight because I really want to feature the solar performance stuff that I got in my car, but I'm so glad that we did take the time to have an upload for you guys. Chuck and I love talking to you, and we really, truly, regardless of what it is, we learn from you. We do love the engagement in the comments, so continue to do that down below. And I'm sure you caught us talking about this weekend. This Saturday is our car show. It is Ohio's biggest free car show. Free food, free t-shirts, free drinks. We've got 100 trophies, all kinds of cool cars and trucks this weekend at Coughlin, Pataskala. Hopefully you can join us on Saturday from 10 to 3. Now, whether you own one or intend to buy one, a Z06 or a ZR1, you're aware of what's going on in the Corvette world with the national recall and the stop sale of new inventory that hasn't been delivered yet. It has to do with you fueling up the car. When you put the gas nozzle in, make sure you're putting it all the way in. And when it clicks, be done one time. Don't try and top it off. That's where the problem lies. Hi guys, good to see you again. Today, it is Wednesday, and we're going to re-upload our Tech Tuesday video, kind of a small retraction. As I said last night, and I apologize for those that missed it, we said the part we're showing you is an unofficial part. This is not the final version. The part to fix the Z06 and ZR1 national stop sale right now. That part is going to be altered. A lot of you guys had good questions in last night's video. Hey, what about the side intake grill guards from Scrape Armor? The new part will compensate for that. So what we showed you was just getting you close, just trying to give you some positive feedback that we're almost there, that the cars that are sitting and waiting that you want, our customers, General Motors, your customers, they need to know this stuff so they can hang in there and have a positive outlook, because the resolve is just about there. It's It's frustrating for all of us. This really, in my opinion, should have been done before you announced the recall. The part should have been sitting there ready to go. You knew it was coming. Our customers have been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks for their cars. So we took down that part of the video because it was the, as we said last night, unofficial part. And I also said when we get the actual part, when we do the install, I was going to do it, and we still will. We'll do another video when we get that stuff, and Chuck does that so you can see how that is diverting that extra spillage of gas that may be caused when you're filling up the car improperly, so it doesn't get on that radiator and cause a fire that has happened in the past that has now since caused a national recall and stop sale of new Z06 and ZR1s. This recall will include all Z06s built, whether you have a warranty or not. If you bought a car, and we'd mentioned this last night too, so if you bought a car under the premise that, hey, it was sold too soon from the original owner, you don't have a warranty, the recall does not affect you. That will still be done at no cost to you. We also heard from a Chevy official that that part from Z06 and ZR1 will be different in its number and its install. So again, once we get those parts in our hands, the actual part, we'll share them with you right here on the channel. We're also told that Z06s have not been fixed yet, and I disagree with that because we've been watching our reports from General Motors on cars that are built and have been sitting at Bowling Green, Kentucky. They had the, almost looks like a first aid asterisk on our inventory report. It says you can't do anything with this car. This has a stop sale on it. Those asterisks, well, they've been removed, and that's the only reason I mentioned that also in last night's video. And I actually ran the GM report, and it does no longer show an open recall. So those cars are being fixed. They just, again, don't have the parts readily available to get them to us so we can say, hey, we're ready to release this recall and get cars delivered. And that's the ultimate goal for you as a consumer, us as a retailer, them as a manufacturer. Okay, yeah, so we all have the same goal here. Okay, just double checking. We still had a great conversation last night in Tech Tuesday. Here's the rest of that with Chuck and myself, and then your beautiful rides. Thanks again for watching again. Got a couple of more fun uploads coming for you guys on the channel. Support us if you will. Our quest is to hit 100,000 subscribers. It's absolutely free. Hit the bell notification as well. Thank you for that support. Right here is usually where we have a lot of commercial trucks. Those are starting to be moved as we're preparing for this weekend's car show. We should have 1,000 to 1,500 people here. What's cool about the show is we'll have probably half will be Corvette. They're going to see some really cool cars, trucks, and vans. Oh yeah, they're going to bring them out of it's going to be great weather too, so they're going to bring them out of their little barns and their hiding places to show off this weekend here at Coughlin, Pataskala. Another future video we're working on is why I use this piece and how effective that is. But also, do you actually need it for 2026? Again, another reason to subscribe to this channel. So this Sunday's Coffee with Conti, I'll make sure we show off as many cars as we can from our annual free car show, Ohio's biggest free car show right here at Coughlin. But until then, let's show off your cars. These are your beautiful rides. Thanks for watching tonight.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I You